What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Tampa Bay Rays versus Detroit Tigers. The Rays have a 42.8% chance to win, and Tigers have a 57.2% chance to win. This is at Detroit for pitchers. Little for the Rays has an ERA of 3.5 and a WHIP of 1.07, and Olsen for the Tigers has an ERA of 2.89 and a WHIP of 1.21. Now, Little has pitched in 110 2/3 innings this year, while Olsen's only pitched in 53. So let's look at Olsen's career, like stats. So for pitching, for his career, he has a career ERA of 3.48 and a career WHIP of 1.16. So with that, makes it where there's not a significant difference between the two pitchers, and both have good pitching. So I think home field advantage is the big thing here. So I think the Tigers will beat the Rays tomorrow. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Dodgers have a 56.5% chance to win, and the Brewers have a 43.5% chance to win. This is at Milwaukee. For pitchers, Glasnow for the Dodgers has an ERA of 4.5 and a WHIP of 1.28. And Quintana for the Brewers has an ERA of 3.44 and a WHIP of 1.39. Now, Quintana's pitched 65 and one-third innings, while Glasnow's only pitched in 18. So, let's look at Glasnow's career. So for his career, he has a career ERA of 3.83 and a career WHIP of 1.16. So, makes where there's not a significant difference between the two pitchers. So I think home field advantage is the big thing here. So I think the Brewers will beat the Dodgers tomorrow. Philadelphia Phillies versus San Francisco Giants. The Phillies have a 48.7% chance to win, and the Giants have a 51.3% chance to win. This is at San Francisco. For pitchers, Luzardo for the Phillies has an ERA of 4.44 and a WHIP of 1.47. And Verlander for the Giants has an ERA of 4.84 and a WHIP of 1.44. So not really good pitching for either team, but there's not really significant difference. So I think home field advantage be the big thing here. So I think the Giants will beat the Phillies tomorrow. Seattle Mariners versus New York Yankees. The Mariners have a 38.3% chance to win, and the Yankees have a 61.7% chance to win. This is at New York. For pitchers, Evans for the Mariners has an ERA of 2.96 and a WHIP of 1.25. And Schlittler has no stats this year. Evans has pitched in 4.5 2/3 innings, so let's look at his career. So for his career, that's really it. 2.96, 1.25. So all we've seen this year is his entire career. Now for Schlittler, he has nothing. So with a lack of info for Schlittler and with good pitching, with what we've seen from Evans, I think the pitching advantage is in favor of the Mariners. So despite the home field advantage that the Yankees have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Mariners beat the Yankees tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening and look forward to the next video.